Hey guys, I'm here in New York Hardcore Comic Books and we're going to do today's pulled list, so happy May the 4th be with you. Let's start with Marvel. Star Wars, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Personal favorite, Spider-Man 2099 Exodus Alpha #1.
Marvel Comics, Star Wars, Obi-Wan #1. Writer Christopher Cantwell, art by Ariel Anadito. Fast approaches the ultimate destiny of one of the Jedi's most renowned masters. As he spends his final days in the remote deserts of Tatooine, Obi-Wan Kenobi takes time to reflect on and record key moments of a heroic lifelong life. Writing in old leather-bound journals from his hermit hut, Obi-Wan remembers his days as a young Jedi initiated, his trials as a Padawan, the crucible of Jedi knighthood and the Clone Wars, and some of the earliest challenges he faced as a true master of the Force. In this tale, Obi-Wan considers a watershed youngling adventure he narrowly survived on Coruscant when he was but 8 years of age. This is just the beginning of his Jedi journey. Spider-Man 2099 Exodus Alpha #1. Writer Steve Orlando, penciler Paul Fry. Miguel O'Hara is back. After fighting battles across the timeline, Miguel O'Hara is the last back defending his present and our future. For Spider-Man 2099, the only thing constant about his life in Nueva York is change. So when a cataclysmic crash creates a new Garden of Eden in what was once the American wasteland, Spider-Man knows exactly what the next atrocity will be. Watch as the Cabal plans to set society ablaze, and you'll never guess who's leading them.
DC has some great books as well. We're going to start with Flashpoint Beyond #1 and Nubian Coordination Special.
DC Comics Flashpoint Beyond #1. Writer Tim Sheridan, Jeremy Adams, and Jeff Johns. Artists Sir Manico and Mikhail Janin. The Clockwork Killer Chapter 1. Batman's hunt for the Clockwork Killer brings him to Europe and face to face with the Mad King Aquaman. On the eve of Aquaman's sinking of London, Batman infiltrates his stronghold and goes on the warpath for answers. Nothing matters to Batman, whose world is already dead, but if he can track down the Clockwork Killer, Thomas can save his son's world and put everything back together again. Nubian Coordination Special #1. Writer Vita Ayala and Stephanie Williams. Artists Athena Martinez, Darryl Banks, Colin Doran, Marguerite Savage. After the events of the trial of the Amazon, a new era for these warriors has dawned. Amazons from around the world have come to Themyscira to witness history and the crowning of their new leader. She stood between man's world and the dangers of doom's doorways for centuries. When she was called upon to serve her people, she stood strong, clear-eyed, unafraid to look certain death in the face. She has united peoples on the brink of war. All hail Queen Nubia, champion of the 3 tribes. Join us for an awe-inspiring special celebrating the mysterious past, thrilling present, and promising future of the character. And for the first time, Nubian's origin will be revealed. You won't want to miss this moment in Wonder Woman history that is certain to influence stories for years to come.
Our indie books for this week, we have some great ones. We have Twig #1 by Scotty Young and Frontiersman Lockup Special #1.
Image Comics Twig #1. Writer Scotty Young, art Kyle Stratham. It's the first day of Twig's new job as a journeyer on a Jeff Smith Bone-esque quest to save a Dark Crystal Labyrinth-style world. Join our hesitant hero for an inspiring and imaginative tale of hope, heartache, and determination to overcome insurmountable odds. Image Comics Frontiersman Lockup Special #1. Writer Patrick Kindelon, art by Mark Ferrari and Nicolo Aciriella. Following the big action of the regular Frontiersman series, our hero now faces the consequences. When Frontiersman is thrown into the county jail to await trial, he's visited by an anti-hero who wants to free him, whether Frontiersmen like it or not. Featuring all-star guest artist Nicolo Arciriel. This is a standalone double-length superhero extravaganza for established fans and new readers alike.
Those are your books for this week. We're going to have a special edition free comic book week, so you'll see those books there in that list. We'll see you next time on the Izzyverse, guys.